Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, the American Sheep Industry Association has completed the development of the Secure Sheep and Wool Supply Plan for business continuity in the event of a foot and mouth disease outbreak. ASI says it worked with the Center for Food Security and Public Health at Iowa State University's College of Veterinary Medicine to develop the plan. On Friday, I talked with ASI President Benny Cox from San Angelo, Texas, who told me that having a plan in place prior to an FMD outbreak is absolutely critical for food security as well as animal health and well-being.
Yeah, exactly. And I might prompt people to need to understand that you really need to have this in place before that happens. With your premise IDs and all those things that are involved, and after this thing, if indeed something like this happens, you need to have a lot of things in place before, not after. For shipment, and the capabilities to receive and ship animals.
And Benny says for more information on the Secure Sheep and Wool Supply Plan, producers can visit securesheepwool.org. Well, stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this. To apply now for livestock loss prevention grants. That's because the Livestock Loss Board has about $80,000 available this year for wolf-only loss prevention projects, and limited money, it says, will also be available this year for grizzly bear loss prevention projects. The deadline for applications, though, is June 30th. All projects must be for loss prevention for animals like cattle and sheep, horses, mules, goats, swine, or llamas, while other animals like chickens or bison aren't eligible for their loss prevention grant funds. By the way, agricultural crop damage prevention isn't covered either. Applications are available online at llb.mt.gov or by calling their office in Helena. In some other news, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy has announced that he's forming a Republican-China task force, citing Chinese ownership of Smithfield Foods as part of the reason behind the move. Now, the Hagstrom report says that McCarthy found it interesting that China owns a processing plant in South Dakota and wondered if that could be a challenge for the U.S. food supply. McCarthy says the task force will include representatives from 10 congressional committees and will look deeper into the U.S. and China relationship. The task force recommendations could influence the agricultural trade relationship between the two countries because trade is typically more robust when the relations with China are solid. And finally, USDA's Risk Management Agency has made some changes to its forage, seeding, and forage production crop insurance programs that'll start during the 2021 crop year. The changes, they say, will include expanding coverage to the new regions and counties of the nation, expanding coverage to fall planted forage, as well as changing the method for lost adjustment. And for more details, or if you have any questions about some of these changes to the forage production policies, it's always best just to contact your local crop insurance agent. Well, that's a look at your Farm and Ranch News. I'm Russell Nemitz.